Yan, and in a proper time, Mr. Chair, I will also move to invite then former President Duterte kasi siya yung in-involve as o pinasahan ng property. Mr. Chair, in proper time po. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
May take over to manage
May.
the properties.
The
Will
question-
take over.
Will take over.
Yes.
Okay. Because doesn't Pastor Acobo, doesn't he, wala ba ho siya assistant na pwede yung mag-take over?
This is, Your Honor, this was a management prerogative. It was the discretion of the executive pastor and the board of administrators that we will entrust the management of the properties of KOJC to former President Rodrigo Duterte.
Your Honor, pwede bang magbisaya lang ko, no? Kasubo na ako ang sulti para ma-express na ako kung gustong isulti. Naman siguro tayo mga congressman din nga makasabot po sa akong isulti. Oh.
Dali lang po. We will need a, di ko kayo marunong magtagal. Kasi kailangan natin interpreter ho niyan.
Point of order, Mr. Chair. Point of order. Mr. Chair, point of order. Yes, Mr. Chair, point of order. Yeah. Kasi kanina ba, Mr. Chair, we have resolved na siya na yung sasagot for Pastor Kibuloy. Kasi nag-explain na siya yung tungkol doon sa trust, yung pagte-turn over ni Pastor Kibuloy kay former President Duterte. At hindi pa siya, Mr. Chair, ang council ba pwedeng magsalita for Pastor Kibuloy? Hindi po na-resolve yun kasi kung ganyan po ang nangyayari, Mr. Chair.
The chair allowed already
So can we
Attorney
have
Pasio.
him
Yes.
take
may
his oath?
may we ask Attorney, kayo lang po, Attorney Topacio, kayo lang po. Attorney Topacio lang po. Okay. Attorney Topacio, please raise your right hand. The ComSec, please administer the oath.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth before this congressional hearing, so help you God?
I do. Okay, thank you.
And another question, Mr. Chair. Is his taking of oath as representative or general counsel of Kibuloy waive already the
No.
the client to answer questions
No,
here?
no, no.
Kasi
Ano po tanong nyo?
so ibig sabihin po ba yung pag-oath at pagte-testify po ni Attorney Topacio ay wini-waive na natin?
Yung ano po?
Pagpunta ni Kibuloy dito?
Hindi po. We've
Okay.
cited him
So-
po in contempt and we will be asking for that he be...
Okay, so gusto lang po nating malinaw yun, kasi ang tanong po kasi ni Honorable Manuel po ay yung tungkol dun sa pagte-turnover po.
yes,
doon, okay.
he'll be requested, he'll be asked to appear
Okay.
by the committee.
So hindi
And a
po,
proper motion will be entertained
Later.
in a while. Yes, thank
okay.
you.
So hindi po yung sagot ni Attorney Topacio yung sasagot doon sa
Opo.
mga tanong natin.
Because marami pong
Yeah, okay.
dapat sagutin si Pastor Kibuloy as explained earlier. Now, hindi po lahat masar. Kundi nga ho nasagot na
Yes.
Attorney Rolex tsaka ni Attorney Mark yan.
Yan, and in a proper time, Mr. Chair, I will also move to invite then former President Duterte kasi siya yung in-involve as o pinasahan ng property.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, in proper time po. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Okay, so next, any other member?
proceed,
The
Mr. Chair?
the chair will recognize the Honorable Jose S. Aquino II of the 1st District of Agusan del Norte, the Honorable Jonathan Clement Abalos II of 4 Peace. He's here. Oh, welcome. And the Honorable Antonio Ferrer of the 4th District of Cavite. Yeah. Just so that everyone know that I've already signed the attendance in this committee for the plenary. So it has been forwarded already to the majority floor leader. The Honorable Manuel.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Short lang, Mr. Chair, given din I think many of our fellow
members would also want to ask. Mr. Chair, kung i-replay po natin yung sagot kanina ng legal counsel, malinaw po yung naging tanong ko at yung sagot din po niya ay task ng executive pastor acting as corporation sole yung pag-administer no, ng mga properties ng KOJC. Pero ang nangyari, Mr. Chair, ngayon mula doon sa executive pastor na wala namang kinasasakontang issue ngayon ay nalipat po yung task niya sa dating Pangulo. Kaya Mr. Chair, again, no, that brings more questions rather than answers sa komite.
Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Manuel. Yes. Anyway, is there another question?
May I make the clarification, Mr. Chair, about the question of
Maybe Attorney Topacio, can you because di po maybe can we also rise so that yes, Attorney Ambrosio.
Mr. Chairman, may I also respectfully request that Executive Pastor Marlon Acobo be likewise sworn in, because
Please.
this is his first time also, Your Honor.
Yes, please.
Please raise your right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth before this congressional hearing?
Thank you very much. Okay, Attorney Ambrosio.
as to the clarification with regards to the question of Congressman Manuel. So the scope of the appointment of former President PRRD is only in case of incapacity, disability, retirement, and other inability of the executive pastor and the board of administrators. So this is the appointment was made by the current executive pastor and the board of administrators, that in case something might happen, the former president PRRD will be able to manage the properties of the KOJC.
Attorney Ambrosio, this is contingent to if something happens
Yes.
to whom?
To the current executive pastor and to the board of administrators.
Who is the executive pastor?
Pastor Marlon Acobo.
So if something happens to Pastor Acobo,
Yes.
then President Duterte
May take over to manage
May.
the properties.
The
Will
pres-
take over.
will take over.
Yes.
Okay. Because doesn't Pastor Acobo, wala ba ho siya assistant na pwede yung mag-take over?
This is, Your Honor, this was a management prerogative. It was the discretion of the executive pastor and the board of administrators that we will entrust the management of the properties of KOJC to former President Rodrigo Duterte.
If anything happens when you say anything happens, physically may mangyayari po sa kanya?
This pertains to any inability, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Yes,
Honorable
yes, I have question to Pastor Executive Mr. Acobo. Ilan taon na po kayo?
I'm 58, Your Honor.
Yeah, you look very fit. Si former president, ilan taon na po? More or less.
79, I think.
79. Kasi, Mr. Chairman, if I may, kasi meron po akong friend na, may edad na, 60 plus, nagkaanak, okay? So yung mga kumpare niyang kinuha, may age bracket siya, ka-age niya, kumuha siya ng mas bata. Ano bang ibig sabihin dito? Ibig sabihin dito, yung mas bata and healthy, that can take care of yung son. So yung sa akin, I'm just wondering lang, bakit mas may edad na yung can take over? Ano ba naging basis lang po natin dyan?
Your Honor, pwede bang magbisaya lang ko, no? Kasubuan ako ang sulti para ma-express na ako kung gustong isulti. Naman siguro tayo mga congressman din nga makasabot po sa akong isulti.
dali lang po. We will need di ko kayo marunong mag-Tagalog. Kasi kailangan natin ang interpreter ho niyan. Baka ikaw, attorney.
Medyo nakakaintindi naman ako kahit paano.
Okay.
Ang ibig niya sabihin, Mr. Chair,
Okay.
he is not well versed in Tagalog, so he will need somebody to interpret what he will be saying.
Okay. Who will
Mr. Chair, can I act as interpreter of Mr. Marlon Acobo?
Okay. Attorney Mark, you will interpret sentence by sentence.
Okay, Mr. Chair.
I can also interpret for him.
Inaani manggut ang tahimtang, Your Honor. No?
Ito ang sitwasyon, Your Honor.
Congressman Pumarin. Nganong gipili namo si former President PRRD na
Bakit
mahimong
pinili-
administrator sa Kingdom Properties despite sa iyahang edad?
Bakit pinili namin si
ang point
PRRD?
nimo, Your Honor, is ang edad.
Patapusin mo ako. Bakit
Meron
pinili-
po kayo interpreter.
Okay.
Kaya kailangan
Bakit pinili
mag-focus
namin
kayo.
si PRRD?
Pastor Acobo, please address your answer to the chair, not to the member of the committee.
Sorry po,
Thank
sorry
you.
po. Thank you.
Bakit pinili namin si PRRD despite sa kanyang edad?
Tungod kay si former President Rodrigo Duterte, taas ang iyahang eksperyensya, lawyer siya, labaw sa tanan, suod siya nga higala sa Kingdom Ministry.
Si PRRD, taas yung kanyang experience, abogado po siya, then malapit na kaibigan siya sa ministry.
Muna ang reason, Your Honor.
Yun ang dahilan.
Thank you very much. Pastor and Attorney Mark. Maraming salamat. Okay.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
related lang po dun sa tanong.
Yes.
So is former President Duterte a member of the KOJC? At ano yung naging role niya po sa KOJC in the past and
After-
present?
Your Honor, dili siya member, pero ang iyahang stand sa Kingdom Ministry is more than a member. Tungod kay ang iyahang respeto sa ministry taas kayo. Sukat pa sa sinugdan.
Hindi siya member ng ministry, but yung kanyang respeto at stand sa ministry is more than a member.
Okay. Now, we will recognize the Honorable Paduano. Then we will now go into we will proceed with further interpretation. The Honorable Paduano.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just to clear the previous motion, and was approved by this committee with regards to the contempt order, Mr. Chairman. We should have a second motion. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I move that we direct the Sergeant at Arms to coordinate with all enforcement agency, particularly the PNP, to bring Pastor Kibuloy in the House premises. So move, Mr. Chairman.
There's a motion by the Honorable Caraps Paduano. Any second?
Second.
Seconded by the Honorable J.J. Suarez, Honorable Pimentel, and the Honorable Senior Deputy Speaker Don Gonzales. The chair in objection, the motion of the Honorable Paduano to ask the Sergeant of Arms directing the Sergeant of Arms to bring Pastor Kibuloy to the House premises is hereby approved. We now proceed to the interpretation.
Just a point, just a follow-up.
The Honorable J.J. Suarez.
Insofar as the good attorney Topacio is law-abiding and has taken this oath as a lawyer, and insofar as you are going to see the good pastor tomorrow, maybe you can aid the Sergeant of Arms in the exercise of their duty. Kasi makikita naman kayo bukas, di ba?
Well, with all due respect, that would be a conflict, Your Honor. I hope you will respect the lawyer-client relationship.
Oh.
But I can advise him accordingly, Your Honor. In my capacity.
I was just, under the impression that, of course, you being a lawyer and this being a a lawful committee hearing, and what we did was within the bounds of law, you might want to extend your assistance in the exercise of the duties of the committee.
Yeah, Your Honor, I believe that this committee or the House of Representatives is possessed of sufficient power to enforce its orders even without the assistance of this humble representation. But as a lawyer, of course, I will always advise my clients in accordance to my training in the law, Your Honor. That
Thank you
much
very
I can
much.
assure the Honorable Committee. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Ferdinand Tapasio.